Just looking next to you.
Welcome everybody. Thank you for coming this morning. We're all here to honor the grief that Tahlequah went to last month while she carried her newborn for 17 days all over the Salish Sea. It's hard to imagine what it's like to give birth to a live baby, spend a few moments with it, and then watch it pass immediately after having met it. And then carry it for 17 days, thousands of miles, for the whole world to see. I have a real hard time believing that there wasn't some intention behind that, and that we're not supposed to take that as something to direct our own actions in our own lives and how we take care of our home here. Tahlequah is as much a member of our community as any human here, and I think this wake reflects that, and the 4 other locations where people are meeting right now to honor her grief and to hopefully do something about it. We're here also in support of all the rest of the whales. We're down to 75 Southern Resident Orcas in the Salish Sea. I just learned last night that a viable population of orcas should be 300 to 400 whales. And I was laying in bed this morning thinking about what it would be like to look out onto this water and see 300 or 400 orcas playing out here. Hold that in your mind for a minute. That's what we can have here again. We're at a crossroads between that future and the future of 300 or 400 more tankers coming through here, where the whale watching industry doesn't stop because it needs to, but because there's no more whales left. It's very important to have your top predators in a food system, and the loss is going to be beyond just the loss of the orcas. We missed them, our last 75. It's right now when we have an opportunity to act and to show love and respect and connection to each other, to the Salish Sea, to the orcas, and everything else that lives here. Right now there's another orca out there that's very, very ill. She's lost 1/3 of her body weight. Scarlet J50. I watched a news article, a news story last night from 3 years ago when she was born. The first of 11 newborns to come to our pods here, to come to the Salish Sea. And there's 5 left. Possibly soon to be 4 if the efforts to help save her don't go anywhere. I think the best that we can do is hold space and love and direct energy towards our orcas here. Try to have a real connection. Try to have something that goes beyond a cool photograph of an orca flying out of the water. When you see a photograph of orcas, they follow them with drones now, the scientists, so they can get a better look at what their shape is like, and they're all malnourished. There's dips behind their temples where they should be a nice flat smooth bulge of blubber. But they swim so close together, they're like we are right now. They're touching at the shoulder. They have all this room, and they gather together like we do. We've learned just in the last few years, different parts of the human brain are used for empathy and familial connection and love and all the things that make life worth living. And we come to find that the part in the whale brain is so much larger and so much more well-developed than our own. To carry your baby for 17 days after it passes, moments after giving birth to it, can't be any stronger proof than that. We have to have the same kind of resolve. If we're gonna pull something off here and save our orca population. Because if we can't take care of 75 orcas, we're not worth a damn. We don't belong here. It's 75 beings out there, and I want to see 300 and 400 again in my lifetime. It's possible. It just takes a decision. It takes the resolve that Tahlequah had as she carried her baby.